Today's video will be about making bass, your kicks harder, and sub much more deeper, even if you don't have plugins. This is not even using no plugins. So this is from scratch, and this is what I want to show you. So even if you don't even have plugins, or you could add this to your plugin to make what you do much more better. All right, enough of that. Let's go into this. If you want to see more videos on stuff like this, hit the subscribe button, notification button. Therefore, you'll know the next time another one of my videos come up. And give me a thumbs up, a thumbs down, whatever. I just hope you learn off some of these series of stuff that I'm showing. If you're an engineer, producer, want to get into making your beats more accurate, more harder. You know what I mean? Because you don't want to be average. You want to stick above average, and there's tricks to the game. So I'm just going to give you a little bit of insider what I did, and also I did mix Michael Jackson stuff and all of that. But enough of that. Let's get into this course. All right, with here we're gonna go with we're gonna deal with the bass and the sub. So for the sub, what I want to do is this is 3x OSC and FL Studio. So the way you're gonna get your bass and get it to the octave is very simple. You're gonna hit this settings buttons, and then you're gonna come into here, and then what is told to you is to turn the attack down, turn the hold all the way up, turn the decay, the sustain, and the release all the way down. And this is basically what is taught to you, right? But I'm gonna show you that this is a little bit incorrect. I'm not gonna go fully into it, but deep enough just to show you that, okay? More videos, you'll see more stuff to learn. So this is what they tell you to do. And going back to it, you must go in here and turn this all the way this way and make sure that these two are all the way down. Now I'm going to go into connecting my keyboard up um, for MIDI purposes. And um, all right, so all right, now with this up, it sounds like this. So we're gonna bring this down, and it's gonna get lower. Okay, so we got that. And then the next thing uh, that we're gonna do to the bass is we're gonna add some fruity distortion. So we're gonna come up here and get fruity fast distort. Um, let's see. Now there's two ways this can be done. Okay, without no plugins, what we can do is come in here and use number one. Let's go to the 7-band EQ, FL Studio 7-band EQ. Okay, and then we'll put on top of that Fruity Fast Distort. All right, and that's gonna be right here. All right. So what I'm gonna do is first I'm gonna turn this off. You're gonna listen to this sub sound. Now on my keyboard, I can get it as low as I want. All right. All right. Now that's one part. Let's set this sub. Now let's go back in here, and with this, I don't want that punchy. I want some of the bass to come in. That's a little too much. Okay, and with this, I want the attack maybe a little faster. Okay, now I'm gonna take this off here. Then I'm gonna come over here and I want to cut on this glide. All right, make this the 1. And then I also want to come over here and sort of cut itself. Okay, now I'm gonna add on some of the 7-band equalizer. At 8, I'm gonna bring a little brightness. I would usually choose 9. Okay, here's 5. It's a little what we call presence. This is a dirty spot. Okay, come in here and give it some mids. All right, this is another bad spot. I'm gonna come in here and add just a little back. And then right here, it's 60 or 80. I'll pull this up. Now you see this here. The way I got this sub here is subbing, and I didn't even use no plugins, really. You know what I mean? So this is just an equalizer. Now, if I take that and I throw this plugin on top, first let me go get it. I hit the wrong switch. All right, sorry about that. I hit the wrong switch. All right, let me cut it up some more. Okay, so all right, so that's one part. Okay, now I'm gonna add the Fast Distort. Okay, but first let me go back. Now I know what I missed. I missed Fruity Meter. Come on, man. What are you doing? This wrong plug-in. I didn't ask for this one. Let it load anyway. Good. Now, let me go back in here and get Fruity Meter. All right. I want to keep an eye on the level of this bass. All right. So now let's go back to the bass. Now I'm going to add Fast Distort. All right. Now this is too much. All right. And it's too long. It's not the one I want. You can come through and cycle through a couple of them. there go your nice little sub. All right, now the second thing we're gonna deal with is with this kick. I can take the same approach. Let me see. So I'll go in here to this kick. And what I want to do is bend up the wave a little, let some of this in here. And I'm going to go in here and I'm going to bend up some of this kick. But first, I'm going to need to hear it. So we'll do it like this. Okay. Okay. Now, I can do the same approach with this. I can come in here and get that mixer, 7-band. It's the brightness. This is a little presence. It's mud. Mid. Mud. Little body. And more kick. Okay. And I just did them. And both of these right here are just it's shaping. Now I could go into using the limiter and and the compressor for this. If I want, I can come in here and which we have to do use the Parametric EQ2. Let me see, Fruity Parametric EQ2, and followed by a Fruity Compressor. Fruity compressor. Okay. And what I'm gonna do is we're gonna play the kick. Okay. Now I'm gonna come in here, and for the both of these, I'm gonna have to lay just a sound for the bass, so I can just hear them both. Okay. Now, this is what I'm gonna do. Let me go back here to this. Okay, and what I'm gonna do to drop this bass sound, I'm going to piano roll, and I'm gonna hit Control and the arrow down. So I'm just gonna let it beat. Now I'm gonna drop the octave. Okay. Now that's just so I can hear these both and then begin to manipulate the frequencies. So back over here, I'm gonna copy. After I deal with this kick, I'll turn the bass down. Deal with the kick. Okay. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna use the Parametric EQ2, and I'm gonna do a high pass. Okay, and I'm gonna pull this back here to about 50. Okay. Now I'm gonna come in here. Now I could cut. Let me see what it sounds like a little bit here. All right, versus the bass. Okay. Now I'm gonna give it a little. Well, it's got its own. Let me see. I'll put this before the 7-band EQ. I can pattern it up the way I want. Okay. Next, I'm coming in compress. I'm looking at the level, which is 6. So when I go to this compressor and the threshold, when get to 6, it's going to start kicking in. Now, I want a ratio of about 3, no, about 4. We're going to do hip hop. 4 to 1. Okay. I'm going to have a fast release. I'm a slow attack. Okay, let me cut it on. Now, I'm going to let in an attack. I don't want it that punchy. Now, better how I'm going to know where I want to set it is because I'm going to use it against the bass. A little bit of dB here. Here gets the bass. Okay. Now I lost a little out of that, so I'm gonna do some makeup gain. All right. Now for the sub. Now I'm gonna take this kick, parametric EQ, and I'm gonna copy them settings to the bass. Okay, this is the original kick settings. So what I'm going to do is for the bass, I'm going to listen to the both of them and take a bit off, but I'm going to add for more of the lows. But what I want to do is I'm going to put this above the 7-band. Now it's a little too thin. Then, let's see, Fast Distort. Now I'm put a compressor, fruity compressor. All right, and I'm gonna let it in. On the fast release. it's about right here at 12, so it's not compressing till we get there. I'm gonna give it a little makeup gain. All right, let's hear them both. All right. Now, let me go in here and just make up something. Let's see this. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna copy all of them, and what I'm gonna do is just shorten it, and then what I'm gonna do is go back here to the kick. I'm gonna copy and go to the kick, and I'm gonna paste. Okay, and I'm gonna come back. I'm gonna play these together. All right. Now I'm gonna come back to this and I'm gonna add this back. But then I'm gonna do more better than that because I'm gonna put I believe another one here, and I think it's control. Let me see. Control and I think L. Yeah, control and L will lengthen it. Get rid of this one. Now let's hear this. See something. See, and this right here is automatically giving you sub, and even though you don't have them plugins, let's keep going a little. Let's add some claps. All right, let me cut them on. Now for this clap, you can do the same techniques, but I'm not gonna spend like all day on it. But sometime, let me see. I might use this EQ. I like this better than the other one is set. This you can set your settings. So it'll be the same technique, except I'll start with the Fruity Parametric EQ2. Okay, let's go with the clap. High pass. Take this about 8 or 9. Okay, and then if I want to, I can throw on a Fruity Compressor. Let's see what reading is. Let's just run the clap. All right. Now come down on this. All right. Next one. Parametric E2, Q2. Now, I haven't let it in all the way. Let me see here. Okay, now let me check this. Now I have to bring this volume down. Now the compressor. Okay. And there's minus. Okay. Now let's hear it together. Okay, now this hi-hat, first of all, this is a hi-hats come like I'm a drummer. Some of them use the wood tip with lacquer on it, and the other one is a nylon tip. This is one with the nylon tip, but it got too much on it. Turn it out. And then if we go in here and build off here, let's see. Let's build some chords off this here. Build some chords here. I'll take this. I'll take here. And just this piece here. And I'll build some chords. By just touching this and copying. Same thing. All right. I'm just making chords out of these. All right, and then let me turn this to be number 5, I believe. Yeah, now I'm just gonna go pick out some sounds, maybe like some chords. All right, now these I need some chords. I'm just putting in a measure. I don't know what it is yet. Let me cut it on. We'll find out what it do in a minute. Let's hear this. Change this sound. The buffer rate is starting to crackle. Damn, it's already increased out. All right, I really need to render them. Let me see if I do a smart disable. Let me try this. is for me a more better kick prominent. Control A, hold shift. I am match. All right, let's see this. All right, so here's another video of how you can take really, I didn't really use really hardly nothing, but it's knowing what to do with this, and you can get thicker sub, thicker kicks. It's just knowing what you're doing, and also watching this channel so you know the next time another one of my videos come out. And I'll be going over a whole host of stuff and also third-party plugins as well. But this is just for y'all that's out there using Fruity Loops and said, because I don't have these third-party plugins or whatever, I can't do nothing with music. Yes, you can. You just seen what I did. So I hope you learned something off this. We'll be going into vocals and some other stuff to clean it up, to get it towards mastering and so forth. But I hope this has been a good video and it's intriguing. Don't forget, hit the subscribe button, hit the notification button so you'll know the next time that I come at you with a beat. This is Mystro, putting music game in your ear, the producer, day by day, slowly by slowly, one day at a time. I'm out.